Hold on to your hats, Leafs fans. The excitement is palpable as the Toronto Maple Leafs dominate the ice with a stellar victory over the Blue Jackets. With the playoffs looming, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. How will the team manage its star players while also eyeing personal milestones? The answers might surprise you. Get ready as we unpack the latest insights and what they mean for our beloved team's playoff aspirations. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to keep the Maple Leaf spirit alive. What a night it was for the Toronto Maple Leafs as they shut out the Columbus Blue Jackets 5-0. This victory was more than just a scoreline, it was a statement as the team gears up for the playoffs with only 2 weeks left in the regular season. I mean, you can't ask for a better way to solidify confidence heading into the postseason. Anthony Stolarz, with his stellar performance, notched his 10th career shutout, and the Leafs showcased their ability to control the game right from the start. Now, let's talk about time management. The coaching staff's decision to manage ice time effectively was brilliant. Oliver Ekman-Larsson led the way with over 23 minutes on the ice, while John Tavares played a manageable 18:38. Nicholas Robertson, surprisingly, logged just over 10 minutes. This balance is crucial as we head into crucial matchups that could determine the Atlantic Division title. The key here is that the Leafs didn't overexert their star players, ensuring they stay fresh for the battles ahead. Speaking of battles, William Nylander and Mitch Marner are chasing personal milestones, but I can't help but wonder if the team's playoff ambitions might overshadow their personal pursuits. Nylander's 2 goals against Columbus brought him to 44 for the season, which puts him solidly in second place in the NHL goal race. Can he hit 50? That would make him only the 6th Leaf to reach that mark in a season. And then there's Marner, sitting at 94 points. He needs 6 more in the last 6 games to hit that elusive 100-point mark. Given his history, you can feel the anticipation from fans. But will the team prioritize these milestones or focus on the bigger picture of the playoffs? Honestly, I'm torn. A victory against the Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightning in their next games could lock up the division title for Toronto, making those last 4 games essentially meaningless in terms of playoff positioning. If that happens, do we see Nylander and Marner getting some rest? It's a tough call, but I think it might be the smart move. Another player making headlines is Auston Matthews, who recently scored his 30th goal of the season, setting a new franchise record for consecutive seasons with at least 30 goals. That's 9 seasons in a row, surpassing the likes of Pat LaFontaine and Darryl Sittler. While his goal total isn't as staggering as last season's 69, it's a testament to his consistency. And let's be real, if he keeps scoring at this pace, he could very well challenge Alex Ovechkin's all-time record of 895 goals. Now let's shift gears to the goaltending situation. Stolarz' performance against Columbus solidified his role as the #1 goalie. He stopped all 24 shots he faced, and he's been a vital component of Toronto's recent success, winning 5 straight games. His stats speak for themselves, leading all goalies with 50 or more games in save percentage and goals against average over the last 2 seasons. This is huge for the Leafs as they head into the playoffs, knowing they have a reliable netminder between the pipes. Then there's Nicholas Robertson, who continues to find himself in and out of the lineup. He's shown flashes of brilliance, scoring twice against Columbus, but his ice time remains a concern. At 5'9", he faces challenges physically against bigger players. You can sense the frustration among fans who see his scoring ability but question his consistency. He's working on improving his physicality, but will it be enough to secure a regular spot? As we look ahead, the next 2 games against the Panthers and Lightning are monumental. These matchups could ultimately decide the Atlantic Division crown and set the stage for a thrilling playoff run. For the Maple Leafs to be successful, they need to maintain that solid defensive play and continue managing their players' ice time wisely. It's about keeping the Stars fresh while getting contributions from everyone. But as we near the end of the regular season, the focus will also shift to managing player health and readiness for the playoffs. Yes, this might affect personal milestones, but I believe that preparing for a potential long playoff run takes precedence. What do you think? Is resting the top players the right call, even if it means sacrificing personal achievements. The Toronto Maple Leafs are riding an impressive wave of momentum as they approach the playoffs, and as a passionate fan, I couldn't be more excited. With 6 games left on the schedule, the Leafs are currently enjoying a 4-game winning streak, firmly sitting atop the Atlantic Division. Over the past month, everything seems to be aligning for this team. They're not just winning, they're dominating, and the prospect of home ice advantage for at least 2 rounds is within reach. This is the kind of form we've all been hoping. For as we head into the postseason, the last 10 games tell a compelling story. An 8-1-1 record with just 1 regulation loss. Only the St. Louis Blues are hotter right now, boasting a 12-game winning streak. But let's focus on our Leafs. Wins against teams like the Columbus Blue Jackets, Florida Panthers, Anaheim Ducks, and Los Angeles Kings showcase not just skill, but a resilience we desperately need after last season's disappointing finish. Remember, last year we limped into the playoffs with 4 straight losses, ultimately falling to the Boston Bruins. The contrast is striking, and as a fan, I can feel the difference in energy this time around. One aspect that stands out is the leadership on this team. John Tavares has been on fire since March 1, scoring 14 goals. Second only to TJ Thompson from Buffalo. He's not alone. Austin Matthews and William Nylander have been leading the scoring charge as well, which is crucial for building momentum. And let's not forget about Matthew Knies and Max Domi, who have seamlessly integrated into this high-powered offense. Knies in particular has been impressive, with 5 goals and 15 points in his last 18 games. His performance against Columbus, contributing with high-danger chances and physical play, shows he's ready for the big stage. Now, let's talk about the defense. The addition of Brandon Carlo from the Bruins has been a game-changer. Since his arrival, the team has tightened up defensively, allowing only 12 goals against in the last stretch. That's the best in the league. The chemistry between Carlo and Morgan really looks promising, and it's evident that they're creating a formidable barrier for opposing teams. Coach Craig Berube has praised Carlo for his ability to read plays and make simple yet effective decisions. He's been a vacuum on the ice, and it's clear that this defensive solidity is translating into greater confidence for the entire squad. Looking ahead, the next game against Florida is going to be critical. It's a chance to keep building on this positive momentum. As we all know, how a team performs leading into the playoffs can set the tone for their post-season success. The Leafs have shown they can both hold leads and score when needed. 2 essential elements for any playoff run. But we can't ignore the elephant in the room. The playoffs have historically been a challenging landscape for Toronto, particularly under Sheldon Keefe. Will this year be different? Honestly, I'm torn about how this all translates to playoff performance. The talent is undeniably there, but can they put it all together when it matters most? The stakes are higher, and the pressure can be overwhelming. But I believe in this team. I see them building the right habits, and the way they're playing now feels different. There's a newfound confidence, a belief that they can go deep in the playoffs. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Do you believe this is the right path for the Leafs? Are we finally on the verge of breaking the playoff curse? Let's get the conversation going. Remember, your thoughts matter, and every fan's perspective contributes to our collective journey as supporters of this great franchise. As we gear up for the playoffs, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things Toronto Maple Leafs. Activate that notification bell to get all the latest updates, because you won't want to miss a moment of this exciting journey. Let's go, Leafs!